light simply being a fact of our world. So it's not that often that we really wonder what it is, because we've grown so used to it helping us to differentiate between the things around us. But when you think about it, without physics there wouldn't be any image to see, but our biology is what gives us this colorful window to perceive reality. So what is color? Let's look at the solid facts of physics. When we refer to light or color, we usually are thinking of only a small sliver of what light actually is, as you can see on the electromagnetic spectrum. But you might wonder why electricity and magnetism have anything to do with light. And that question leads us to the coexistence that started all this. Light is a 3D wave caused by oscillating electric as well as magnetic fields. Together these fields create waves that vary in wavelength and frequency. The wavelength is the distance between two peaks on the wave, and the frequency is the number of wavelengths that pass a given point per second. These two variables are what make the difference between towering radio waves and teeny tiny gamma rays. Scientists have used these forms of electromagnetic light to develop concepts and tools, such as medical imaging and redshift and blueshift, to better understand our galaxy. But of course, none of these breakthroughs would have been possible without our body's wiring to interpret our experiences. We know we see light and color with our eyes, but how do they really do this? Well, when light is reflected onto your eye, the lens focuses the light onto your retina. The retina is very light sensitive due to its approximately 126 million photoreceptors, which are the nerves that convert light into signals to your brain. There are two types of photoreceptors: rods and cones. Rods help us to see in dim environments and are more sensitive than cones, but they don't play a part in our color vision. Cones, on the other hand, give us the ability to see color and details and work best in bright light. They come in three types that correlate to red, green, and blue. When red light hits your retina, your red cones are activated and send a signal to your brain to create an image. The same thing happens for blue and green. So then how do we see any color other than those three? There are two ways. First, let's say purely violet light hit your retina. Violet is not red, green, or blue, but both a little red and blue. So the red and blue cones would both send signals to your brain to create an image, and we would recognize the color as violet. The second way would be if both red and blue waves were reflected onto your retina at the same time. The same thing would happen and we would see violet. We are shown color this way all the time on our phones, TVs, and other devices that use pixels. Pixels only generate three types of light. You guessed it, red, green, and blue. By understanding how our eyes and brain interpret light, these devices can create any image they want us to see.
In the end,